Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your pal Impossibum here, and we're back in Mindustry. We just got done taping episode 1 of the Chambers map. That's the name of it. Let's go into play. We're gonna load our game here. We're in Chambers right here, so let's get going. As you can see, we just, we got our basic things all set up. We have a thorium chain. I don't even know how long it is. It's like longer than the Great Wall of China. I mean, this thing winds all over the place. But it just finally made its way home in our last episode, and we have finally choked up a little area here. There is no way to get more stuff through here. So if we need anything else in our base, we're going to have issues. We might have to, filter it through these other lines. I don't know. But right now I can tell you, I'm going to start beefing up this line because I know I'm going to need it to carry things other than just graphite. It's going to happen. Alright, so we're just going to upgrade this all the way around, and we should definitely actually upgrade our graphite production now that I'm thinking of it. But one thing I think we're going to do, I don't know if I have enough room for it here, if I'm being honest, but I'd really like to get a surge scrap operation going. Here might be a good idea. I think I might just have to move some stuff. Would it be worthwhile? Mayhaps. Mayhaps it would. I think I'll move some of this stuff over at the very least so that I can actually do stuff. Can I move you? It'd be great if I could just pick it up and move it. Alright, let's just put you off to the corner here. Like so, and I can get rid of you, and you can connect up here and like that. Can you not? You literally can't reach. Okay. I did that. I'll live with it. Alright, so now I'll be able to move these lines over, which will make me a little bit happier. It'll give me a little bit more room to do stuff. So let me get that going real quick. I think I'll do something. I don't want to get this line here and that. I keep getting it anyway. Alright, we're going to move this all back to the side. I'm losing tons of resources by doing this, but stuff happens. I just need a little bit more room over here so that I can get my... Whoops. I didn't mean to build you, but you're fine. You can stay there. Didn't break anything too egregiously. This up and around. Hold on. I can't remember which line was what. Check this line. This... Alright, so this is the third line. I need this one. If I'm watching this correctly, I think this is this line. So this line needs to go like that. And coal needs to go in the middle line. So I may have messed things up a little bit, but I can fudge it so it works. We will make it happen. What? Where is there stuff going on? Why did everything not die instantly is what I would like to know. Everything should die instantly. Because that is how things make me feel safer. Okay, let's get a junction right here. Because we kind of messed up the ordering of our stuff, but that's okay. Because it can just go up right there, and we'll be fine. Everything should be okay now. We have to get this this titanium hooked up to this line as well. That's fine. We can do that. We can just run it over here, actually. Now I'm looking at it. Like so. Junction. See there and there. Run it up. I'm still using the crappy copper for these conveyors, but we're not going to max it out with these two little things anyway, so I'm not all that worried about it. So everything should be working fine. I'm just double check that I'm not feeding things into the wrong places. You're still getting titanium and stuff over here. I guess if the titanium and the thorium line switch, it wouldn't actually be the end of the world. But I don't think that I messed it up, so I think I did mess it up. But it's okay. It's okay. Everything's fine. We'll survive somehow. Alright, so now I can get working on my little scrap situation over here. So, what's our power situation looking like? Oh, we're at negative power. Oh. Well, while we're at negative power, let me throw down a couple thermal generators then. Because that'll help with our power situation. And we should have the glass and stuff for it now, right? Hopefully. And I'll get rid of these combustion generators, because they're crap anyway. So, Hopefully that took care of our power situation. I should have looked before I did this. Yeah, okay. And let's build... I'm going to put the steam generators here, so I kind of want those moved. Where can I throw down a couple batteries so I feel better about everything? I'll make it a large battery because, you know, because reasons, people. Reasons! You should know me and my batteries by now. I'm battery obsessed. I'll put down 2 larges over here and just connect it like so. There we go. And this one should already be connected. You need to connect to there. Why are you being silly? Connect the way I want you to. Connect to there too, because now reasons. Alright, so there we go. I can get rid of this. We'll put a couple steam generators here. Where are you at, steam generator? There we go. Well, let's just do something. We'll just do 3 of them. What do I not have for you guys? Why are we having issues here? What do we need for a steam generator that I do not have? Why did I click off of that? I don't know. I don't know. Surge tower. Where am I even looking at here? Where's the steam generator? There. We don't have graphite. Why is graphite such a huge pain in my bottom? Why do we have so little graphite? We need more. You know, we have all this stuff over here. I should really... Let me put in a thing here. Because we have all this extra coal here we're not doing anything with. So let me just get something set up right here. I'm going to throw a junction like here and here. And we're going to put an overflow. Where's the overflow at? Right here. Like so. And we're going to feed this over just like that. I'm going to say any extra stuff, you're going over here. And we're going to get way more stuff going on now. And I could upgrade these, but that'd be too intelligent, and I refuse to be too intelligent. Let's throw down a third, because we can at this point. Graphite press, there we go. And we'll throw down another router, like so. So we can actually feed some of these things. There we go. We should be putting out a fair bit more graphite than we were. You know, a multi-press would actually be a lot smarter. Now that I've built it, I'm like, maybe I should put out a multi-press. I probably should have done that from the start, if we're being honest. Let me see, we need coal and power. Well, and water, rather. I mean, we got the coal for it. I mean, I could just, like, do that and just put a water extractor behind it. That would be an easy way to cheat my water usage over there. And let's get this going. We'll take it over here so I'll have to choke up the area anymore. There. We got what we need there. And now we can divert it. It looks like we're actually using up all that coal now. Anyway, let's see if we can get stuff working over here. We'll get the outtake coming over here. I don't know why I'm building with that. We should be building it like this. I'm silly sometimes. I can't help myself. There we go. And let's divert this stuff over here. So instead of going there, you're going to go here now. There we go. And hopefully we'll just put out more. Yeah, I think we'll put out more stuff this way. When we actually get it. Eventually, sometime over the rainbow. Apparently, we did take care of our backup with coal. We are doing better now, coal-wise. Hopefully. Having a little bit more coal would be nice. Alright, so I'm going to back this up just a little bit because I'm going to want to do stuff and that was in the way. Can we put down water extractors for each of these? And we can. There we go. And now it's actually going to be pretty simple. We just throw down a router for each one. There we go. And in there, there, and there. They should be getting everything they need here. And we can upgrade these lines. I'm going to wait until they feed all this stuff in because I don't think it'll keep up with it. And I don't feel like losing out on the potential coal. Because we will definitely outstrip that momentarily. So get going. Alright, maybe not. I don't feel like sitting here and wait. I don't feel like making you guys wait. You probably don't feel like waiting either. So there we go. We got all the coal in the that we can take to feed in there. We can just for funsies, just like do something like that, and throw a little bit of water cooling in there, so they're a little bit more gung-ho about giving us coal. Each one is hopefully feeding 2 of them, and that should be adequate to get a little bit of a boost. This is the only one that shouldn't be getting any boost. Alright, so that should be good. What is our power at now? Our power is at plus 1,000, so I think that we're good. I'm pretty sure this is, these are all connected, so we should be... Sometimes I worry, it's like I don't know for like 1,000% sure that they're all connected. Like they should be, but how do I know? There, so now we know. Now everything is connected. Yeah, we're still at like plus 1,000. So we were connected before, and I was just being anal, and that happens. Now, one thing we could do, and I'd like to do over here, is just throw down a giant mender in the area. Just in case like our stuff takes any damage over here, it'll eventually heal up. Alright, did we kill everything? Did everything die as it should? I think it did. Alright. We got to get power over here for our little side mender project. So there we go. I'll just run this over like so. And we now have power over here. I'm getting the feeling that scatters will probably not hold the front line for much longer. So getting other stuff going would probably be smart. Getting some other... Oh, you know what I was going to do? And I got totally sidetracked. I was going to get a little scrap operation going here, and I kind of forgot about it. Because, you know, that's just what happens to me. Alright, so let's get... we're just going to do a couple laser drills here. Get our scrap on. There we go. That should be enough. If that's not enough, it'd be kind of amazing. One thing I want to do, actually probably right after I get this doing stuff, is actually getting some builders and the menders going. I don't know why I don't have them going already, if I'm being honest. I kind of feel like I should. I might just go do that right now. Now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I think this will wait a second. I want to get some... I like having builders up so they can build stuff where I don't have to watch every little thing, and they can just handle things. So let's get our little... We can get a couple of repairs up too, but I think I wanted to get a couple of builders going. Yeah, let's get I don't know, just like 3 of them or something. We don't need a lot of them. I don't even remember what they take, if I'm being honest, but we'll make it happen one way or another. So we'll just get like 3 builders here. Maybe 4. I guess we can fit 4, so we'll do 4. It'll just be a matter of feeding lines in there anyhow. There we go. A little slow, as you can see, without builders, you build slow. It's just how it is. How am I going to get power into here? Now I'm looking at it. How far does the large power node even jump? There's no way I can jump that. We're going to have to bring in power from over here. Luckily, I did leave some spaces so that we can get power in here. Luckily. So that's connected. We can just bring it up. I am so glad I actually left a couple of spaces so we could do that. It would be a huge pain to try to work things out otherwise. So it works. So what do these things need to be happy? Let's take a look. Builder drone. What do you need? You need silicon, lead, and titanium. Okay. We can do silicon, and let's get a little zipper pattern going for ourselves here. Because we know we're going to need those 2. The other ones, we're just going to need to feed normally. And let's get a junction going here. Like so. And I think we'll just take outputs here and have it go where we want. So let's let me stop clicking things randomly. Can we get an unloader somewhere? Unloader. So we're going to want 3 unloaders here. 2, 3. And we'll get them set up to go where they need to go. This one will just go like that. After I tell you, obviously you need silicon, you need lead, and you need titanium. And we'll get rid of this stuff because I don't want you to have all that. There we go. We're just going to go over. You're going to be our lead, which goes in like so. And our titanium is just going to go on a little journey of its own. like so. And these should start building momentarily. That way things will auto-rebuild themselves without us having to worry about it, which is a big... it's a big responsibility off my shoulders. I don't like having to worry about all that stuff. It's just one less thing to have to think about, which is good news for me. Let's get a couple of repairs out, because they're handy to have as well. I don't remember what they take. I think it's pretty easy. Silicon and lead, we could actually just throw them like right here and just have our own little thing going. So let's build, I don't know, 5 of them, because reasons. I don't know. There's no reason not to, I guess. We can just have an offshoot of silicon and lead from this coming over, so we don't need to have more unloaders coming. So let's get... We're going to need junctions to make this work, though. So junction... Actually, you're not supposed to be a junction. I'm going to replace that momentarily. You are going to be an actual overflow. And you are going to be a junction. Here and here. And you're going to be an overflow. Like so. Yep, that works. Nothing is broken yet. And, yeah. I think I'm just going to bring it down and around. So we're going to do something like that. You're going to have to move. I'm going to move you somewhere. I don't know. Can I? Yeah, I'll just put you there and everything will still connect and I don't have to think about stuff. You guys should know by now, if I can get away without having to think about stuff, that is probably what I'm going to do. It's just nice to just breeze through things without having to turn your brain on too much. You know, thinking costs calories, and I'm not that wasteful of a person. Let's just go with that. That's totally what it is. Alright, there we go. Go down and around. There we go. So these should start pumping out repairs soon, hopefully. And it'll be second priority to getting phantom drones built, but we shouldn't really have that big of an issue anyway. I would like to do, since these are going to be out, put a couple of repair things just on near the front line. Where are these guys? This should be this thing right here. I'll just put these here and there around, simply because these guys like to spend a fair amount of time near the front line, and if they're going to take damage, I'd like them to be able to get healed up. And it doesn't take much to just have 1 or 2 here and there. My only downside of these things is sometimes they get in your way and you can't see what you're doing. Anyway, so what? Oh yeah, we were gonna get our little operation going over here, and I kind of forgot about it because I wanted to get other stuff going. Let me just check. What is our power looking like? Plus 500. I can live with that. What are our batteries totally stock up to? Good. We have lots of backup power if we need it. Hopefully it won't come down to that, but you know, we should be okay. So I wanted to get a little scrap situation going on here. We're going to need a melter thingy. I'm not a smelter yet. We need a melter, literally a melter. And I don't know how many of these we can actually feed. I'm going to say that we could feed, I don't know, 2, 3. I'm honestly not sure how many we could feed with what we have here. I'm going to stick with 2. So let's get a router here, and yeah, we'll just feed 2 of them. We'll see how it goes. If we can feed a 3rd, we can shove it on there. I'm not all that worried about it. We don't need that many of them, honestly. Do we need power for these? I think we do. Okay, let's get power over here. Shouldn't be that difficult. There we go. They're powered now. They're happy. Let's get a smelter. Where are they at? Thermal jet. No, we're in the wrong thing. Separator. There we go. I wonder if we can just connect it like this. Okay, we can. So we don't have to use any piping. We can just let these things do their own thing. And I want to say that each melter can actually handle 2 separators, but I could be wrong about that. I could just be pulling that number out of nowhere. But there's only one way to find out. So there we are. We can feed these down here. And this will just... Separators should just allow us to just get stuff out. So we'll just get stuff now for free. So let me just take this stuff. Come over here. You can feed down into it. And now we're going to have to separate all this stuff because we don't want really all of it. We want, we're going to want the graphite to go somewhere. We're going to want everything to go somewhere else. So anyway, let's start separating. So right here, we're going to get a sorter. And I'm going to tell you to only let, only let copper through. And everything else will go another way. And you, I'm going to get you to go up 1. And then I'm going to put another sorter here. And I'm going to say, actually I should have gone up 1 more than that. Because if it's too close, it'll just feed out into this line again. This is one of those times when these guys get annoyingly and in the way. Alright. Now I want you to only let lead through. Alright, so we'll have you come up. You come out and then up. And you could do this more efficient by all means. You definitely can. I just like being able to visually verify everything's happening the way that I want it to happen. But like I said, by all means, there are better ways to do this that are much more efficient. And anything left over at this point should be graphite, which we should just bring up to this other area over this way. Hey everyone, sorry for the interruption here. I'm new to YouTube and I just need all the help I can get. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel, smash that like button, and leave a comment down below. It helps more than you know. Thanks everyone. So where is our graphite production? It should be over here. I can just kind of feed it over here if I'm feeling lazy. There we go. Yep, that'll work. I saw that we had more coal before, but apparently we just don't. Why are you guys slacking on your coal production? I want more coal from you guys. How about we ramp things up? How about I replace you with better coal making stuff? Like that. And we'll definitely have to get more power over here. So that we're not actually, while I'm goofing off, I don't want to let our base get destroyed because I'm not powering things. There, let's build that. And that should be good. We'll get an extractor over here for each of them. Because reasons. There we go. And they should be powered. They're not powered. Good thing I checked. I just assumed they would be powered. And now we should have lots more coal coming in. And hopefully we'll be making much more graphite. Which I don't think was actually holding us up. But it makes me feel better. So now we're going to have more coal being made. It should be ramped up pretty significantly. Alright, so now we want to take all this, and how am I... Things are going to be rough. We're going to take all this and feed it into a smelter for, not a separator, purite mixer. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Alloy smelter. There we go. And this is going to need silicon too, now that I think about it. So that's going to be rough. It's just one thing at a time for now. I definitely going to need to get silicon in here. It would have been good if I had, I don't want to bring another line going back. That seems like it'd be a giant pain in the butt. Maybe I will? Is it less of a pain in the butt than making another one? It might be. It might just be easier to bite the bullet. In the meanwhile, I'm going to upgrade this just a little bit because it's bothering me. The fact that it's still the old crappy copper line. I don't know, sometimes I get hung up on something. It's like, this line needs to be blue. All the other lines are blue. Just saying. And all the other lines, actually, it's not really about the color for me personally. It's just the fact that it's just going slower than all heck. And I'd rather it be nice and fast and streamlined. So there we go. The only reason why I didn't build it that way in the first time is I don't think we had very much titanium at the time, maybe? I don't know. I'm trying to give myself excuses. I don't really know why I do things the way I do. Alright, so what I'm going to do now, we have some coming off from here. I think what we can do is we can just, I think we'll just router some of it off to the side here. I don't like the idea of going back the other way with all this stuff. But I think we're just going to have to bite the bullet on that one. And we'll see if we can run this all the way over. Actually, go around a little bit. Didn't need to build that one there. Let's go down. And we're going to run this over to the smelter. I guess I don't like that we're doing it like this, but I kind of feel like it's the lesser of two evils. I'd rather not have to set up a smelting operation elsewhere. when we already have one that's working perfectly fine here. So let's get this run over. We're going to have to, and of course, we're going to have to run other stuff back. So we're going to be running, whatchamacallit, the proceeds from this back up to the base somehow. I'm not even sure how we're going to get it there right now. If I'm being honest with you guys, there's going to be some shenanigans afoot. That much I can tell you. All right, and this one, we should just be able to feed it like straight in here. Like so. Like that. There we go. So is this all built? Is stuff getting in? Stuff is getting in. So hopefully this will start kicking out. Oh, I need overflows too. I totally forgot about having overflows. Eh. Alright, let's start making overflows. Yeah, because if you don't, you're going to have issues. I always run issues where, yeah. Alright. Let's get an overflow system going. Where am I going to want to... I guess I would just have it come over here, maybe? I don't know. You have to have a place where you can melt off the stuff that you don't actually need. Otherwise, it'll just back you up. So let's get an incinerator down. I'll just put it down right here. And I'm going to take the overflow from here. So hey, if you have more stuff, I want you to come over here and burn it like so. We have to actually power this. So there, it is now powered. Our extra stuff is being burnt off. We're going to take the overflow, overflow gate right here. And I'm going to junction you across the copper here. So okay, if we have too much lead, you're going to go down like so. And let me see here. If we have too much titanium, which actually seems that we might, we're going to take the overflow of that. I think we're going to treat this one a little bit differently, because if I don't, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So let's just go like this. We're going to take the overflow of that, come over, back and around the world. We're going to junction this so that we don't contaminate it. And we'll just feed like so. Alright, that should work. I think everything is working the way it should, but we need to have somewhere for actually alloy to come out here. Things are getting rough. We're going to have to go through so much stuff to get this to work. Alright, the sooner we start, the sooner it'll be done, I guess. Let's move this stuff out the way. We're going to have to junction over this. We're going to have to junction over here through like 30 different lines. So let's get that going. Yeah. This is not my prettiest work, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm sure you guys can tell, but it's okay. We'll get through it. One way or another, this will happen. It just won't be pretty. It's not going to be pretty at all. There we go. And I think... How do I want to handle this? I think I'm going to junction over here. We're going to run it up the same line as the graphite. And what I'm going to do... Actually, now I think about it, I could have just... I'm going to erase that in a moment, but I want to put out a separator here. I'm going to... Okay, let's put a overflow first. I'm trying to think forward here. If we ever get to the point we have too much stuff, I want to overflow to the side and just incinerate it so that it won't be in the way. But first, I want to take an incinerator, not incinerator, or sorter, right here. And I want you to only let graphite through. And you come over here. I think you have to go around like this. I hate how everything has to be so wonky. Okay, and this should just be the other stuff. And yeah, whatever. I'm just going to let things be the way they are. I think I wanted this to be another way, but that's okay. We'll leave it here for now. We're definitely going to put an incinerator here. I don't like the fact that some of this actually came off when it probably should not have. I did actually have it backed up for a second. All right, we're just going to put an incinerator here. This is just future-proofing it for ourselves. If things have issues and we start overflowing on one thing, meanwhile we still need the other thing, we'll incinerate stuff here and not have to worry about it. This way we can get the stuff we actually want in here. Now I'm thinking about it. Let's put the sorter here. sort her right here, and we're going to want you to take surge alloy like that. I'm being a dope. I'm totally being a dope. That's okay. I want this to be graphite. And this goes over here. Get rid of you. Graphite goes forward. Junction here. Overflow here. There. Now overflow from the graphite will just be burnt off over here, so don't have to worry about it. So that this line doesn't get too backed up. And the surge will still come through. Hopefully I got that all figured out right, and you guys know what I'm doing. Basically, eventually we'll produce so much graphite that everything here is full, and we still want our surge to be able to go through if that happens, so we'll just burn off the excess. That is the plan. That is probably so far from now it's ridiculous that I shouldn't even worry about it, but I did because I'm a dope. That's just all there is to that one. And we're going to replace this like that. So now that's coming up. It's filling up the same line, so we can use our same graphite production that logistics line that we already have. But now it should separate it for us, so that we don't have to worry about our stuff not working the way that we want it to. So there we go. We have surge alloy coming up because we had no other way to get stuff in here. This line is totally locked off. This is the only other line that we can use. So there we go. And our production's working pretty good. We're not bottlenecked. I mean, obviously we need more lead would be nice, apparently. But apparently it's just kind of random. So we'll just take what we get, and that's fine. We'll live with it. Now that I think about it, we could just forgone this line here and just fed into the graphite because we're already feeding the graphite line up there anyway. I don't know. I don't think about stuff. Who has time to use their brain? It's craziness. Apparently this stuff needed to be healed. Alright, so what do we want to do now? I think now is about time we start beefing up our defenses, because I don't know how things are going, but things are going to get rough before too long. It just always happens that way. It just always does. So I think we're going to want largely, I like cyclones a lot. We need plastanium for that, and getting plastanium into the base might be a chore. Now that I'm thinking about it. What do I even need for plastanium? I always forget. Plastanium compressor, what do you need? You need titanium and oil. Well, I think I can make that happen, if I'm being honest. What's our power looking like? Oh, our power is not that great, actually. Let me, where's our power production happening? It's like here somewhere. Well, I can throw in more power plants here. I mean, I can make that happen. Let me get rid of this, because it's just kind of in the way currently. And we're going to move this over. I'm going to throw an extra line in here, maybe 2. I don't know how many more we can actually legitimately power, but I do think that we could do more than we currently are. Steam generator. I'll just throw in 2, and if we can't power that many, so what? We're not going to lose out because of it, so I'm not all that worried about it. And I'm just pausing it so that we don't continue losing power while I'm goofing off with this, because that would be problematic. So there we go. We're going to build all this stuff. Things build so much faster now, which is nice. Our power supply should have gone up a fair bit because of that. Yeah, we're actually surplus power now. We are going to have to worry about actually getting good legit power stuff set up. Oh, I can actually build another one, it looks like. Well, if I can, I will, because it's free power. Let's do that. We'll get a water extractor here. There we go. And I'll just throw in an extra router, just like that. Because if I go down and put another router, it'll feed into this line, and then that'll be a catastrophe. So now we have averted that. Alright, we have a decent amount of plus power now. Crisis averted. This seems to mostly keep up with it. Even if it doesn't, we'll be okay. I'm not that worried about it. We can do some thorium reactors or something as needed. I wanted to get plastanium up, if I recall correctly. I would be happy to do so. And we also want to upgrade these walls eventually, but that is not my primary concern. We don't have that much surge alloy at the moment, to be honest, and I'd rather build awesome stuff with it. And meanwhile, let's see how the front line's actually doing. Alright, well, we're handling things for now, but it could be better. It could definitely be better. I think in the meanwhile, we might just want to throw down a couple more scatters, just as a stopgap. I don't want to rely on these, but I will just, use them for now just to make sure that we're okay. So let's throw up our line of stuff here. I'm not worried about the thorium. I could actually, be mining much more thorium than I currently am. It's just that my conveyor lines are already maxed out, so I don't care that I'm covering up these thorium deposits here. Stuff happens, it's not the end of the world. I'm hoping these will just help me get a little bit more anti-air DPS to hold me out until I can get plastanium up and take over the world with, whatchamacallit, some cyclones and stuff like that. And we'll probably replace a lot of this stuff with, like, ripples and cyclones. Those are basically my main two defense buildings that I tend to stick to. Anyway, where are we going to build plastanium? Where do we even have oil? We could turn. Actually, we could just do oil extraction somewhere. There's a little bit of oil here, I think. That is oil, right? It looks like oil. Maybe it's not. Like, normally it lights up if you can do that. It just says dark sand, and then I don't know. I thought that was oil. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just my imagination. It's just really dark water. I don't know. Is there like a oil rig that I could verify that with? I mean, there's a regular oil extractor, but I think you could do that like anywhere. Yeah, oil extraction, I think you can just do anywhere if you want. Yeah, so I'm not that worried about it. Alright, if I'm going to get plastanium into my base, it's going to have to be over here through this little setup here. I mean, I think it just has to be. I think I'm going to go without future-proofing this for now, because I'm not going to be making that much plastanium and surge to actually overflow my base, but it could. The game goes on long enough that could definitely bite me in the butt, but I don't want to think about it right now. I don't want to think about it. Plastanium. What do you need to be happy, plastanium? You just need titanium and oil. I can do that. I got titanium running through this whole area here. We can make that work. All right. I'll just start with one of them, maybe. Let's do two of them because reasons. Let's get an oil extractor down. Is that like over here somewhere? Yeah, it's like right here. Holy moly. Can this power two of them maybe? I don't know if it can or not. It needs water. Okay, well, we'll give you a water extractor too. Whoops. Did my mouse die? Alright, I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Apparently my mouse just like decided that was it. I'm done. That's it. So we're going to get back to stuff here. We're okay. Do we have power here? I don't know that we do. Now we do. Okay, can we... Alright, this is saying I want titanium and I don't has it. Well, we can do something about that, my friend. We can. Let's, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to junction off an area here. See, I'm going to want a junction here, here, and here. We're going to throw down our router right there. To route our stuff over here and across. Like so. Throw down another router. So one goes in here. One goes in there. I may have done stuff not quite ideally, but that's okay. We'll figure it out. So are you going to produce stuff now? Do you have the coal you need? This needs sand? I did not know that needed sand. Well, crap. Do I have a way to get extra sand over here? Apparently, I might. Okay, let's... well, first off, let me do this, because I'm just noticing that this is not getting what it needs, and it bothers me. So there we go. That is upgraded. I think what I might do is run sand back over this way. We do have a fair bit of sand here, and we're not using all of it. So, let me throw an overflow here. An overflow here. And I'm going to say, okay, the sand that I'm not using can run this way. What happens if I do that? Can you just go this way and work the way I want you to? No, I had a feeling that wouldn't work, but I figured I'd at least try. Oh, maybe it is working. Maybe. I don't know. I definitely want this stuff to run over this way at any rate. Let's junction over this. There we go. Go up and around. I hate that we're like wasting very precious space to get this stuff to just do stuff and stuff. I'm also thinking I'm just going to do this. That makes way more sense than my current solution. And my current solution was silly. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Why do we have titanium here? Oh, let me throw another junction there. And, alright, how am I going to get sand up that way? Apparently, I forgot what I was doing because I started doing silly things. Whoops. Oh, and I deleted the power node because, you know, that's what I needed to do right now. Alright, so now we have to get sand to here. I think that's actually not too bad now that I think about it. Let me go back a little bit. We can just junction our way up there through the magics of junction powers. There we go. We're just going to run this one up. Like so. Are you happy now? It's happy now. Okay, so now we have sand. We can do sandy things. Alright, that's good. We're going to need this plastinium to come out. And I think we're going to do... I'm going to do weird things is what I'm going to do. Will you work the way I want you to doing this? No, you will not, apparently. Oh, yeah, because there's a thing there. Okay. Okay, that was goofy on my part. I'm going to have to do... I don't like the way I'm going to have to make this go at all. Alright. Back to the drawing board. Whoops, let's just go straight up. Straight up. There we go. Are you full? You are. Well, I can make this work a little better now. I mean, I'm not a fan of how I have to do wonky things continuously. This is not pretty at all. People who are good at this game could do this without making it look so ugly. There we go. So we got the stuff from there. You come down, you join up with me here. And we're just going to connect this to the... let me go one more over so I don't make a mess. We're just going to connect this to the graphite line. I don't like mixing up lines all over the place so much. You're not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be here. I don't know why things went that way. So everything should be working now. We got plastinium coming in. Thankfully, it's wonky. There's definitely room for things to go wrong in the future. But luckily, we have so many cores, it'll be a little while until we can get there. We still have lots of capacity, and we don't really have that much surge and plastinium coming in. So I think that's it for now, guys. We're going to end this one episode here. I think we've got a fair amount done. Next episode, we're definitely going to beef up our episode. I mean, our front line here. But that'll have to wait. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're interested in this game, it's called Mindustry. I'll have a link down in the description. And if you guys are new here, you can subscribe to this channel. Click that bell icon so you know when I put out new content. Smash that like button. Leave a comment down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.